Hello, hello. My name is Emma, and I'm the DM or Dungeon Master of DnDVL. Just as a brief disclaimer to our audience, everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction. None of it is real, and we do not condone some of the behaviors depicted in tonight's airing of DnDVL. With that out of the way, let's introduce our cast. We have Elena board hopping for us. Elena, if you want to say hi.
Hello, I'm Elena.
Next up, we also have Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree. I'm playing Dylan Colosi, a Winter Eladrin.
After Bree, we have Ethan.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Ethan. I'm playing a character named Dylan Colosi, or he usually goes by Dill to avoid confusion, who is a Autumn Eladrin.
Then we have Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm playing Morgan Leslay, a Summer Eladrin.
I love Eldrins.
No relation.
No relation.
There's also Nick.
Some relation.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm playing G. Willikers. The Ilderoy is silent. And I am playing a real, genuine clown.
And then, finally, we have Jazz.
Hello, I'm Jazz. I'm playing Dazia, who is not a water genasi, an air genasi. I'm blue.
If any of you are interested at home in what module we will be using tonight, it is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. It's a 5e module, and it's pretty neat. And to sum up what happened last time on our episode, whoever can summarize it will get a point of inspiration.
Ooh, I remember what happened on the last
boy.
episode.
Robert,
though?
what
I
happened?
don't believe you.
So, what happened was, we all entered the Witchlight Carnival, and I bet on the snail races and won big. And Dill bet on the snail races and lost. And then
The Shark Tale reference, I remember.
Oscar.
we then did some other stuff. We went to the Hall of Illusions, where I tried to comfort someone who just got broken up with, probably because of anyone's fault, but because of the weird magic doll in the glass case. And then we went, and there was a custard eating contest where I discovered that custard damage exists and is yet another thing that certain subclasses of barbarian can't resist.
I experienced it.
Yeah.
How was it?
I remember that. I remember the Shark Tale reference. It was the greatest thing that has ever happened to me.
Yes.
I'm Oscar, the millionaire.
The millionaire.
The millionaire.
And then after that, I believe we went back
Wait.
to...
Who won the custard eating contest, though?
It was Dill.
You're damn right it was.
Yep. Anyways, Dill triumphed most heroically in the custard eating contest. And then we returned to the big top where Dajia rejoined the performance and gave a wonderful performance, but was apparently not so wonderful in the eyes of Mr. Witch.
They don't like me very much.
No. And then Morgan Leslay was crowned the Witchlight Monarch and got some cool wings. And then
The mighty monarch.
we all got sucked into a portal, and then it ended.
Good.
You forgot a part where me and Dylan snuck into my boss's tent.
Oh yeah, you did sneak into your boss's tent.
And
It was
got
pretty
grabbed.
intense.
Well,
Anyways,
I wouldn't say it was intense. It ended instantly.
No, Nick, it was a bit.
So how was that? Do I get the inspiration?
yes.
Thank you.
Yippee.
So with that, let's start off tonight's session. A single piece of golden thread. It points to you where you need to go. A place where deceptions and illusions lie fully awake. You close your eyes, taking in a deep breath, before entering in part of the Feywild, also known as Prismeer. One moment.
Prismeer. I
Yeah.
backpacked there in college.
Oh no.
Not this again.
You see a blue tiefling with a mop across the screen.
One moment you're going through scattered documents. The next you wake tied to a decaying tree. Out of nowhere you hear, "Methinks you got a death wish," says the invisible force. "If you tamper with coven get mad, and no mad please." The invisible force steps forward, revealing a fragile-looking kobold. Dylan, Dajia, how do you feel being, currently secured to a tree? Waking
Anxious.
up.
Dylan feels out of it.
You feel out.
Girl just got grabbed.
I feel great.
You feel great.
This is normal.
You normally get grabbed?
I get thrown around a lot.
Fair
I'm an
point.
acrobat.
Fair point.
If both of you can roll perception checks with advantage, please.
It's the same number
Yeah.
twice. 18.
18,
I had to find mine. That was a 16.
16. Okay, so both of you come to realize you're no longer at the carnival. You're no longer in Mr. Witch and Mr. Light's wagon.
Dylan, I don't think we are in Kansas anymore.
What's Kansas?
I was wondering
That's
when
my home
someone was
state.
going to
Don't
say
worry
that.
about it. I backpacked there in college.
How dare you?
And
I stole that joke from someone else. You cannot steal it from me.
the area around you is really foggy. It's really almost damp. There's also a lot of rot and decay around you. Like, none of the plant life looks healthy. And the kobold standing in front of you wears a cloak, almost covering like the top half of her face. She's very small. There's also, like, her cloak is also sort of tattered at the bottom, and she sort of comes up to you and starts securing the knot even more, and just says, "Please, no mess with Coven, please. They stole Teddy Bear. Please, no mess with Coven."
I don't even know who that is.
No thoughts. Confusion.
She sort of gets up and like looks at Dajia and says, "What do you mean? Coven bad, Coven big."
I don't know who you're talking about.
She sort of like takes a step back and starts looking around. And she like comes closer and says, "Documents. In documents, Coven own carnival. Coven control carnival. Mr. Light, Mr. Witch, no own carnival.
Those are my bosses. They don't own the carnival?
No.
So I didn't have to listen to them this whole time?
I don't know.
Sorry, you're like... How old does this person look?
They look honestly not that young.
Huh.
Probably maybe middle-aged.
Oh, you're older than me. All right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just a baby.
Yes, there is. Maybe be younger.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, you heard me. I'm evil.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, are they here?
Yeah. They
Oh.
they own Prismeer too. Prismeer used to be so pretty, so wonderful, so brightly colored. Now it's nothing. They own Prismeer now, and she sort of like takes a step back even further into the fog and almost seems disheartened. She turns back to you and says, "If Zyblina freed, everything go back to normal. I get back Teddy Bear, and you get back being able to untie knot, and you get back 3 inches of height."
How do you know I lost 3 inches?
How do you know?
I'm a little sus about this.
How do you know I can tie a knot? I mean, it's not really that bad.
It's bad.
I said too much. I go now.
I don't wear shoes. I don't need to tie them.
You couldn't tie up a clown.
How often do you think that happens to me? I don't try to tie him up very often.
Never know.
And you're short, so
Not that. I'm not as short as you.
how tall are you?
Six
Oh.
foot.
Well, listen, you could be much taller if you hadn't lost your 3 inches of height. I was born this height. I wasn't born this height. Can you imagine if I was? This is my normal height, and I didn't lose any. So,
How tall is Daja?
5'9".
That's even funnier.
So,
5'9" is basically 6 feet.
it's okay. She has a great personality.
With that, the others. We're sort of back at the carnival, you know. You're being directed towards the portal. And G, roll me a wisdom save.
All right, I'll get right into it. Oh, no, not that one. Hold on. I'm turning on my laptop. So that is a dirty 20.
Okay, with that, you feel extreme draw towards the portal, almost as if you need to go through it.
Wow, that portal is
I don't need
making
it.
me feel extreme
I don't
draw.
need it.
Like I need to go to it.
It's almost like you have some words on the tip of your tongue, but it's like not coming forth.
It's like there's some words at the tip of my tongue, but they're not coming forward.
And yeah, y'all step through. Upon stepping
So
through,
pretty.
Ooh.
okay.
It's a bird.
It's plain.
It's Superman.
It's Gilderoy.
So you appear on a broken bridge, which sort of overlooks this part of Prismeer. It's essentially marshland, you know, it's swampy. Would not be surprised if there's an ogre living there who compares himself to onions.
Gee, I hope.
way.
No way. And you see a couple of different things. Well, first of all, it's a cliff and you need to find a way down. But the
Yeah,
things you
that
do
might help.
notice is that it's foggy, sort of like I told Dylan and Dajia, their plant life just seems to be decaying. So how exactly do you want to make your way down from this broken bridge?
If I look over an edge, do I see something that could be possibly climbed down?
You do see a very like rocky mountain edge.
We could climb down.
Yes,
Probably climb down.
I think that would be very good.
I mean, or I could just fly as I sort of I take out I
Well, I mean, do
hold
you
the
wanna,
charm of the monarch that I just won.
How many charges in that thing do you have?
3.
3? That might work.
Could we use illusions in order to teleport down to the bottom?
You know what? You
Is
know
it-
what? I want to hear how you would use illusions to teleport down a cliff.
Yes, how are you going to
I want you to
illusion
describe
yourself
to
out
me
of here?
exactly how this is going to work.
Okay, so G is going to put like both of his index fingers on his head, and he's just gonna go, and I'm going to cast Vortex Warp, which actually involves a Constitution saving throw, which I don't know what would be doing that.
It's the
What does
person
it
being
say?
teleported. So vortex warps, you teleport a target you can see.
Okay, fantastic. So who wants to go down?
Neither of
one.
us. We don't.
Okay,
We don't
all
wanna
right.
go
just
down.
I'm gonna do
one.
it to Morgan.
All right, I'm gonna roll a con save.
If If it doesn't work, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
That's a dirty 20 on the con save.
No.
Nice
All
try.
All right. So while he's like pushing with all his might, he like a little toilet humor for you all. He does a little toot. That's it.
Nothing
Dude,
happens.
I don't
Any voice
I don't think that's an illusion.
No, hold on. Just believe. Believe.
I think that's something else.
I think this is the signs of a hernia.
Yeah, we should get him to a doctor. Wait, I'm a doctor.
You're a
You know what?
doctor?
I'm not going to see him. I don't want to take responsibility for this.
Do you not take his insurance?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Oh
yeah.
no, he is Medicaid.
Gilderoy, do you have insurance?
I don't think so.
We don't even have dental.
Maybe it
They don't
expired.
even have
They
dental.
don't
It
even
probably
have
expired.
dental.
I lost track.
Roll
Dang.
history to see if you have insurance.
Does the carnival? Do we have dental?
Does Mr. Witch and Mr. Light give you dental?
Probably not.
No.
Okay, hold on. 7.
It's 7.
Mhm.
Oh, gee. You,
Oh, gee.
Gee willikers.
you definitely do not have insurance. Your insurance card is not on you at the moment, if you have any. But you just can't seem to understand if you do or not.
Man, I must have lost it, like, in the void.
Try to avoid that in the future.
But
That was good. I'm stealing that. That's so funny.
You can have it.
well,
You're welcome.
Of course, he's a joke
well, you
stealer.
two do what you do. I'm going to
He's also next
start
to me.
climbing down,
All right.
and he just starts going down the edge.
I'm just going to watch intensely as Dill does this.
Dill, if you can make an acrobatics check for me.
You know what, boss? I can sure try. Thank you, Barbie. Acrobatics, you said?
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. So you're slightly struggling climbing down the side, and it's a little bit frightening because you
Whoa.
can't see the bottom too much. But you're making your way. You're able to tell, which part of the mountainside is solid, which side isn't, and can easily crumble if you go to grab it. But yeah, you're sort of just taking your time going down. Do any of the others want to go down?
I'll go down.
I'll go down. After seeing that it doesn't seem to be having too much trouble, I will follow Dill.
All right. Roll acrobatics.
All right. I'm a little good at those.
That is cocked. Sorry.
That's a
Sorry.
10. A 10.
17 on die, but I need to look at acrobatics real quick. That would be a 20. No, wait, 21.
Okay. Robert, what did you get?
A 10.
A 10? Okay. So yeah, both of you are able to sort of make your way down.
Meh.
Eventually stepping onto the marsh. And yeah.
How stinky is this marsh?
Oh, it's stinky.
How deep does the water go?
About ankle deep. It's definitely difficult to move through.
I have really long shoes.
It feels heavy if you try to walk through it too. And yeah. If y'all want to move in any sort of direction, just let me know.
Do I know which way is north? Or do I have any sense of anything?
Roll me a survival check at disadvantage, please.
Sure.
I mean, I don't know if you
Imagine
would.
having this as your curse and then taking the keen mind feat.
Would that just kind of make you neutral?
Make you normal.
Yeah.
If only.
That is a 12.
A 12? Okay.
Me when I metagame my curse.
So with a 12, you look around sort of sticking out finger, trying to tell wind patterns and all that. And it's almost as if the wind is just moving around your finger from all sides. So you come to the conclusion that north is all around you.
It would seem that not having a sense of direction is really bad for navigating. I'm going to pick a direction, say a prayer to Corellin, and then start walking.
All right. You start walking. If any of the others want to follow suit,
Can I try to tell which way is north?
sure, roll survival.
I will do that.
Morgan's just like,
What's survival?
yep, that way. That's the way.
Yeah, Morgan is so confident that the way
That is
she's
a-
going.
That is a dirty 23.
Okay. With a 23, yeah, you essentially just start going the exact opposite way of Morgan. And
Wait, do I notice?
what's your passive perception again?
17.
17, yeah, you definitely notice that Dill's going the exact opposite way.
I turn around and start like running to catch up as fast as I can.
I had no idea where I was going. I watched them both go in separate directions and then just like had my head like turn to each of them, like back and forth until I saw.
What?
Yeah, where are we? Where are we? Ow! And then I run to Dill and Morgan.
All right. As you all start walking that way, you start to hear some mumbling coming from behind one of the trees. And I'd say you all notice that one of the trees very obviously has rope tied around it. And the closer you get to it, you start to realize that it's definitely Dylan and Dajia's voice.
So yeah, at least I'm not short.
I'm not as short as you, so.
Listen, if I put on heels, I would be so much taller than you. And you know how you would fix that? By not losing your 3 inches of height.
You know how else I can fix it? Heels.
That would certainly
I
heal
would
the
swing.
problem.
I would start swinging.
You're tied up.
No. Not anymore. If my hands were free.
Were it not for the laws of this land.
Were it not for the laws of this land, it would be so over for you.
Anyways, I'm going to notice that there's some people tied up around this tree that I know and be like, oh, hey. Oh, how'd this happen?
Good question.
Let me free so I can punch her.
Please don't.
Okay,
Please
so
don't.
maybe leave her tied up.
What? I didn't even do nothing.
Oh, hey, Nazia, what's up? Hey, you.
Oh, I thought I
Hi.
finally got rid of you. I mean, hi, G.
I'm gonna ignore that first part because it hurt my feelings a
What
little
first
bit.
part?
Yeah, that.
Could you untie me, please?
Yeah,
Please
sure.
don't.
The last time I untied a knot was elementary.
Hey,
But
you've
I
got to be
did
better
light-
headed than me.
I did light one on fire once, but I
Please
can't
don't-
light non-magical
Please
fires.
don't light me on fire.
Fireball.
Oh, please don't light me on fire.
I'm gonna cast fireball.
gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
going to cast Fireball? For real?
Fireball.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Volt? Oh,
Bolt with a T.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Please don't cast fireball right here.
I'm going to take out...
Well, maybe you should have gotten out of the way.
I
Oh,
realized
come
I don't
on.
have anything sharp on my person. I'm going to take out my mace and just start hitting the rope.
Okay. Morgan, can you roll an attack against the rope and tree
Yes.
with advantage? And then G, you're casting Firebolt, right?
Dirty 20.
Oh, no.
Please don't set me on
Oh,
fire.
gosh.
Please.
But I'm aiming at the rope, so it's
Please set her on
okay.
fire.
Right,
Please
the
set her on
rope
fire.
is flammable.
That's an 18 with the mace.
All right, so on one side of the tree, we got G, doing firebolt, and the rope starts sizzling, and it slowly gets closer to Dajia. On the other side, Morgan's furiously banging into the tree with her mace closely to, like, Dylan's arm.
Can I just like wiggle myself out of this rope?
I
Just
would
stand still. I got this.
I would say right before. Actually, roll me a dex save. Roll me a dex save.
I'm good at
You're
those. I'm a
unlocking-
monk.
You're in luck. The rope is almost gone.
18.
18. So yeah, just before like the fire starts, like is about to touch you, you're able to sort of like get away from the rope and sort of not get harmed.
I'm free.
How's the
Morgan,
how's
help
the
Morgan.
mace doing?
Oh, the mace is doing terrific. If you can roll damage for me.
All right. How much does the mace do? 1d6. Pretty sure that's the case. All right, that's 5 damage.
Oh yeah, you tear that rope to shreds. It's no longer rope. It is a mixture of ash and mush, I guess. It's something, all right. And both of you are freed now.
I'm just gonna like
I'm free.
pull Dylan
For now.
out of the pile of rope and just like set her on the ground.
Thank you, Barbie.
Okay. How did I get here?
You might ask yourself, this is not my beautiful house, and this is not my beautiful wife. How did I get here?
This is not my house. That's not my wife. I don't have a wife.
Yeah, how did you guys get here? Because we just walked through a portal and ended up on a big old bridge.
I
Yeah.
got dragged through a portal and talked to like a middle-aged person about how my boss is not actually my boss.
I just remember
Wait,
getting
what?
grabbed.
Wait, what do you mean?
Mr. Light and Mr. Witch, I don't know who they are. They don't actually run the carnival. They don't own it.
Well, I don't recall ever meeting them before.
Well, that's because you don't work for Mr. Carnival.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a clown. I'm a magician clown.
Yes, you are.
I see, you know. Why'd you ask earlier?
Anyway, there's something called the coven, and this person like wants their teddy bear back. So I think if we like kill them, they get their teddy bear back.
I would absolutely kill to get someone their teddy bear back.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a good-looking teddy bear?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Is it like a really old Beanie Baby?
Probably.
Worth a lot of money.
Collector's items.
Mm.
So as all of you are sort of talking amongst yourselves, if you could all roll perception checks, that would be great.
Time to perceive.
22.
Oh, same.
Do I have to do a perception check, or can I use my passive perception?
13.
I'll say.
I'll roll a perception check. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Yeah, don't forget this early.
It's a 32.
Well, yeah, no, but I only have
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
plus
got it,
8. I only have a plus 8 to perception.
It's a 22.
It's a dirty 22.
Okay.
I also
That was a
got,
3 for me.
I also got a 22.
Nice.
So did I. It's the 22 guy.
22.
See, I have a plus 8 to perception, which then to calculate passive perception, that becomes an 18. And then by taking the observant feat twice, I have a 28 to passive perception.
Okay. So yeah, you all sort of stop talking as you see a hot air balloon sort of come from the sky at an alarming rate towards your general direction.
Are they going to
Is it
crash
like-
into us?
Looking, yeah. Is it going to crash into us?
That's a familiar speed.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it is sort of just nosediving right at y'all.
I'm gonna just move out of the way.
Just sidestep away.
Can I
Yeah.
also sidestep? But the
Yeah.
opposite direction.
Yeah, if you can roll dexterity saving throws, all of you.
Fuck! I dropped my dice! What was the number? It only counts if it's a 20. I dropped it again.
Only
it's
counts if
Where
it's
did
a
it
20.
I
go?
think it's in your bag.
Oh.
All right.
Did
that-
you say dex saving throws? Yeah.
Yeah.
All that.
For me, that is a 15.
That's also a 15 for
That's
me.
a 14 for me.
21 for
22.
me.
Okay.
I have a bug.
So, wait, did everyone roll at least above a 12?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, with that,
I would like to jump over the plane as it almost crashes into me.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
like
I'm
step
gonna-
slightly to the
Matrix it.
side.
I'm going to swing my noodle arms as I run away, and I'm gonna do a little the road runner like run away.
Oh, the little meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morgan just like drops to her knees and starts praying, and like miraculously nothing hits her.
Okay.
It just
It just
goes out of the way.
Yeah.
I comically step to the side, and it misses me by like an inch.
So yeah, so how this goes down is that y'all do your things. Specifically with Morgan, the hot air balloon, like the basket sort of just lands on top of you, but it for a split second, it almost seems like it slowly just falls on top of you, not causing any harm to you, as if your prayers were heard.
Real.
Corellin's got me. Corellin, take the wheel.
So, Morgan, inside the basket, you also see that there's a little caged fairy. Sort of just like, help, please, I've been in here for days, please, set me free, please.
Oh, hey, little guy. What's your name?
My name's Sir Talavar. If you could please help me, that would be great.
So, how durable does this cage look?
Oh, it's incredibly durable. It's like the finest craftsmanship you have ever seen, and then some.
Mace.
Mace. Okay. Roll to attack it with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, okay. That is a 12.
Okay. With the 12, yeah. You sort of go bang, 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 and nothing happens. It's not dented. It's not scratched. It is completely intact, but you have made this little fairy quiver in fear, and he is absolutely terrified. Just like, what are you
Don't worry.
doing?
I'll get you out of here.
The rest of you sort of just hear random banging coming from the basket. Not knowing exactly what it is.
How is this cage attached to the inside of the basket, by the way?
It's sort of just flimsily like tied to the side of the basket on like one of its walls. Sort of as if like a piece of like the woven basket broke off and they used the broken off part to just tie it on.
I'm going to just grab the cage and try to pull it off the side of the basket.
All right, you easily do so. And now you're sort of just face to face with Sir Talavar.
Well, I'll figure something out eventually. You just hang tight. I'm going to try to like pick up the edge of the basket to exit.
All right, can you make me a athletics check?
Oh boy. My worst possible check. That is a 7.
So with a 7, you're able to lift it an inch, but not more, like much more than that. And for Dajia, you see a little hand start to poke out from the basket.
Hello.
Can I get a little hand here?
I get it. That's funny.
Lift the basket.
Oh, okay. I'll lift it.
Dajia, if you can make an athletics check now.
I'm good at those. I'm a monk. 14.
14. Okay, so yeah, you're able to sort of lift the basket. I wouldn't say in a swift motion, but you're able to like, sort of push it back.
Yeah.
Now revealing Morgan holding a little golden cage with Sir Talavar inside.
Hello.
Look, I found a friend.
Who is that?
Introduce yourself.
Why is it in a cage?
I don't know.
Oh no, there's more of you.
Hello.
no. Oh no. This
What?
is not my day.
I didn't do anything.
You don't know what I saw in there.
In the basket?
The unspeakable horrors
Was
in
it-
which
I'm
I
gonna
saw.
stick my head in the basket.
Was it trees?
I'm so curious as to what's in this basket.
So you stick your head in the basket,
Hello.
and It's just a basket. It's just woven. You don't know what's so scary about it.
It's just a basket.
Are you claustrophobic?
No, it was her.
Me?
Well, I mean,
Her?
What did I do?
No,
Oh.
her. Points
Oh,
to
her?
Morgan.
I did try to break the cage with the mace.
Morgan.
It
What?
seemed logical. It worked before.
Excuse me, little creature. Do you still want the cage?
No, I want to get out of it, please.
Do you,
Wait a minute. How
Daja,
do
do you want the cage? If you don't want it, I'll take it. Oh, okay.
How do we know you're not evil and will kill us if we let you go?
Rock, paper, scissors?
I'll
Oh, I'm great at this game.
I'll Rochambeau for it, sure.
All right. If you can roll D4.
Oh boy.
1 being rock, 2 being paper, 3 being scissors, and then 4 being sort of fumbling the roll.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. What did you roll?
3.
3? Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So, yeah. You roll that, and instantly Sir Talavar sort of does rock, and it's just
Oh.
like, see? I won.
Well, that does
I'm
not,
good.
That does not prove anything. One more. Best two out of 3.
Okay. What did you roll?
2.
2? This time he chooses scissors. See? I won 2 games.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's like he can tell what I'm about? Can you read my mind?
Yeah, roll insight.
This is suspicious. 21.
21. Okay, with a 21, you're able to understand that he definitely knows what exactly you're going to choose. Like, he's definitely pulling one over on you right now.
You're cheating.
Oh, is he evil?
Nuh-uh.
I'm gonna shake the
He might
cage.
be.
What do you mean, nuh-uh? Morgan, shake him.
I shake him vigorously.
Oh no, please don't do that. It's scary.
You're cheating. How do you cheat at Boulder Parchment Shears? That is just wrong.
I did not think being a fish was on my bingo card this year. Where's everyone going?
was not
Bingo. So,
Oh. Thanks, Emma.
Wait, you're a fish? You don't look like a fish.
no, it's a metaphor. I'm not actually a fish. But if I was, it would be probably pretty cool. Fish are cool. Fish are really cool.
Fish in a bird
Fish are
cage.
tasty.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't be in a cage right now. I would probably be living my best life. It
Yeah,
would
well,
be-
you are in a cage right now, and you deceived me. Morgan, shake him again.
I shake.
No. Please.
I start dribbling the cage like a soccer ball on my feet.
Now tell me why I should let you out of the cage.
If y'all could roll intimidation checks real quick.
Should I get advantage because most people are afraid of clowns?
Yes.
All right, I keep.
I mean, this guy seems to be afraid of
All right,
everything.
one.
Because I am actively telling Morgan to shake the cage, can I also
This
get advantage?
sucks.
Sure.
Sick.
Because I've already
Nice.
smashed at his cage with a mace, do I also get advantage?
Sure.
16.
Everyone gets advantage.
Because we're already scary.
That's true. We are terrifying.
I'm technically there, so can I roll as well?
Yes.
And this is what kind of check again?
Intimidation.
Awesome.
16.
I got a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Ooh.
1 second.
Since
Oh,
I'm-
wait, no.
since
That's
I'm
a
also
15.
technically there. That is a
17.
dirty 21.
Okay. So
I got like a 15.
15. So I'm gonna laugh if G's like the least scariest thing there.
He is.
He's
Yeah.
really not.
I think he
He's
is.
like one of the cutest characters
He's
I've
just
ever
a
drawn.
real, genuine clown.
He's just a real, genuine clown. He's so cute. I love him.
Little guy.
He's just a little guy. Ethan.
Yes.
What did you roll?
Oh, I said that I rolled a 15.
Oh, sorry, did not hear. So yeah, honestly, Dill and G, not super scary, but still frightening enough.
I'm gonna put my face right next to him and be like, "What's wrong, little guy?"
He
Just
sort
honk
of,
your nose at him.
he sort of moves to the other side of the cage. Then there's Dajia. Dajia is pretty terrifying because how the heck does she, have control over Morgan?
Yeah,
Just
that's
ask her.
right. Morgan, shake him again.
I'm
Please?
gonna start like juggling the cage.
Why should
Can
I
you
let
juggle?
you out of this
Is that a
cage?
skill you have?
No, but it's only
I
one
can-
thing, so I'm just throwing it
I
in the air and
can
catching it.
Give me 2 more cages. I can juggle.
I can juggle.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
With Morgan's obviously terrifying, as is being able to dribble a cage. How does it bounce back?
Dribbling the cage now?
I'm playing like hacky sack with the cage.
Then there's just Dylan, who's standing there menacingly.
Wee-woo.
So, yeah. He does not know what to do. He is absolutely terrified.
All right,
One more time.
are you evil?
Should we let you out of the cage?
If you could, that would be great.
Why?
Are
Well-
you evil? Answer me.
Well, you see, I'm trying to restore Prismeer, and I can't do that from within the cage, and because I'm trying to restore it, obviously the coven doesn't really like that, and the coven doesn't really like those who oppose of it.
Okay, you're doing something that directly affects the coven in a negative way.
Yes.
Shake him one more time.
One last vigorous shake.
Now let them go.
Can we let it? Do we have a way to open the cage?
Can I pick the lock?
I mean, you can try picking the lock.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock. 23?
With a 23, even with a 23, you are not able to lockpick.
What? What do you mean?
Womp womp.
Don't say womp womp.
That was an in-character womp womp.
I would say, though, Dill, you definitely understand that the cage is... Something's up with it. Something is not quite right.
Just gonna kick it.
It almost has a certain aura around it. It's...
Wait, I have an idea.
Oh.
I knock on the cage door.
How many times do you knock on the cage door?
Just 3 times.
3 times?
Because I can't open the door without knocking on it first.
So you knock on the door 3 times.
And I'm just going to try to open it.
You try opening it, and this is the first door you can't open even after knocking 3 times.
Oh no. There's some truly foul sorcery at work here.
Hold on. Morgan, let me try it. And I'd like to take the cage and try to open it.
Okay,
But of course, I also have to knock 3 times on it because I'm cursed to have to do that.
all right. So you knock 3 times. And this also is a door you cannot open.
This might be beyond my understanding.
Yeah, I tried that too. It didn't work.
Get over here.
Dude, I don't think it's gonna work for me if it's not working for you.
Dylan, just try opening it.
I'll try. So Dylan's also gonna knock 3 times.
Okay. So, Dylan, you knock 3 times, and you push a pull door.
It always comes back to the push and pull doors.
But it does not open, does not budge.
Can I knock 4 times?
If you want to, go ahead.
Can I recite a secret knock?
Okay. With each time all of you knock, none of it opens. And at this point, Sir Talavar is just in agony. It's like tapping a glass bowl that a fish is in. The sound is
I'm just gonna keep going then.
oh no. Please, if you could not do that.
I parkour.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like you're stuck in there, buddy.
Sorry, we tried.
But what if I
Nothing else we can do.
But what if I said I can help you navigate the area?
Can we keep you in the cage?
This is an invaluable party member. I try to attach the cage to like my pack or something.
Hold
on. What if we just like? What if I
just
Wait a
realized,
minute.
Have we tried to see if this thing is locked?
Yes.
I tried
Okay.
to unlock it. That didn't.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. What if?
Sorry, I zoned.
Did you try hitting it with your mallet yet?
Yes, that was the first thing I did.
Yeah.
Okay, what if I'm going to take out my short sword. I'm going to try slashing at the top of it.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll attack. At disadvantage.
Okay, so that's a 9 plus 11.
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't do anything.
But wait, there's one more idea I would like to try. And I walk back like 30 feet. Okay?
Okay.
And you all watch me take out my longbow. You watch me take out my folded up longbow as I just sort of shove it down a little bit and it flips into like a big longbow. I'd like to make a ranged attack against this cage.
Okay. You can try. It's a cage, There's holes everywhere, so
I'm aiming for the door.
yeah. Even if you, well, go ahead and do it. I have certain DCs in my mind.
Oh gosh,
You
never
certainly
a good
can
sign
try.
when the DM says, "Go ahead, do it."
Not to worry, if this fails, I have flaming sphere.
Of course.
I also have an idea.
Dirty 23.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely hit the door, but nothing happens.
Man, what if I
Ultimate
use
womp womp.
illusions to
Oh,
get him
no,
out of
not
the
again.
cage?
Not again.
What type of
Vortex warp
illusions?
might actually work.
What if I make him disappear from the cage and reappear on the outside of the cage? Meh?
You can certainly try.
All right, do the Constitution saving throw.
He can choose to fail if he so wants to.
Darn, I didn't do arcane shot. I should have done that.
So yeah, he definitely fails.
Okay, I'm gonna do the little vortex warp. I'm gonna do the little silly.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right, so I'm gonna pull a cloth from my coat. I'm like, behold, that makes sense. And I'm gonna put it over the cage, and I'm gonna wave my hands around it, and abracadabra, teleport, something, and then I'm going to pull the cloth out, and is he no longer there?
I'm trying to think. I will say that when you pull the cloth, he does appear there.
What?
But you know what appears in the cage?
What?
Number 36.
Oh no! What are you doing out of that? Oh, now I have to get you back in. Guys, we need to open this cage immediately.
I'll just stick the cage in the hat. It'll be fine.
Did you lose your rabbit already?
No, he's in the cage.
Yeah, for a quick recap for viewers, number 36 is G's pet rabbit.
Newest pet rabbit.
Newest.
Quote pet in heavy quotes.
One of my number 37s is in the cage.
Well, I mean, anyone who's listening to us right now obviously listened to the first airing on Monday, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Which, sorry for no episode last Monday, but, we're back.
It
And
was break.
It was break.
I
That's
didn't
true.
want to come back to Fredonia.
That's fair. And while we're sort of a little bit off topic right now, Ethan, can we have a quick ad break?
Oh my gosh, what am I advertising?
What do you think you're advertising?
Yeah, what do you think?
All right.
Big tough
So,
work.
you listening to this show right now, you obviously really like Dungeons and Dragons. But what if I told you you could have a chance to play with the cast members? All that you have to do is join the Fredonia D&D Club. It is that simple, my friends.
Fredonia D&D Club?
Yes, the Fredonia D&D Club.
How do I join?
Oh my gosh.
can't.
You got to show up to the Williams Center either Tuesday or Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. We would love to have you all there.
Yes. It's a great club. We all go there from time to time. Most of our time, usually. And it's a great experience. Would highly recommend it. And also, while we're slightly off topic, a reminder to viewers that everything we say and do is, in fact, not real. So,
Including our friendship. We
What?
No,
What?
none of us like each other here.
Sorry, Emma.
wow.
Yeah, they
okay.
actually had to wrestle us in here by force to be in the same room together.
We're actually all tied to these chairs.
It's true.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't leave.
I wish I could move.
Don't ask us how we're rolling. We don't know either.
We're rolling with our minds.
You know that one
Exactly.
video of the cat chewing an ice cube?
We're actually just like waiting a few seconds and then making up a number.
Yeah. And
That-
all the tapping you hear, not real.
Yeah, that we add that in post actually.
Those are the rats that are scurrying over us as we sit in this dungeon.
Okay.
But where are the
Dragons.
dragons?
Well, you gotta wait a few episodes for those.
Yeah, we're not
That's
high
fair.
enough level for those guys.
Yeah.
yet.
We don't have the budget to get real dragons yet, which is why you should come to D&D Club.
Join D&D Club.
Join D&D Club.
Join D&D. But back to business
One
But
here.
of
I
us.
mean, if you're listening to this, you're probably already part of club. And if you're not, well, what are you doing? Join
One.
club.
One of us.
One of us. One of us.
So,
Anyways,
back to business. Yeah, G, you're able to get Talavar, Sir Talavar out of the cage. But like we said, 37's now in the cage. And 37's just vibing in there.
Wait, so Sir Talavar is still in the cage as well? Just
No.
With
He got transported out.
where?
There you go. You're free, little buddy.
So is he? I'm curious. Is he out like outside?
Yeah.
Or do I need to rummage around in my hat per chance?
Ooh, okay. He is in your hat. You just hear muffled screams from however deep your hat is.
Oh Lord! Oh no! He's seen the horrors. And, I pull off the top hat that lists $6.99 as the price. And I'm going to like rummage my hand around, and I'm gonna pull out like several different cartoonishly oversized objects. Like I'm gonna pull out an anvil, throw it away, and then a curling iron, throw it away, and then a clothes iron, throw it away, and then I'm gonna pull him out.
All right, a lot of irons. But yeah, you're able to pull him out.
I need this coat. Looking good every single show.
And so he sort of just looks up at you, sort of just balled up in your hand, just, what was in there was even more terrifying than the basket. How is that possible?
Magic.
Wow.
Illusion.
Not even an hour in, we've already caused lifelong trauma.
Sitting,
how-
sitting here with you guys is lifelong trauma.
You're welcome. Oh, shit. Oh.
So, sorry about this. Just rang something down. If y'all want to RP for me quickly or something.
Anyway, what's the deal with this guy? Why do we want him?
If he knows how to navigate, then he's not leaving.
Oh, okay.
We absolutely need someone who can navigate, and by we I mean I. And it's not because I'm bad at navigating. I just respect the art. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So,
I'm a respectful artist myself.
What do we do with your rabbit in the cage now?
Oh, he
It's
just
your
lives there
new
now.
act.
37's used to the cage, aren't you, buddy?
Wait, no, I
What?
thought that was 36.
This one looks different. I don't recall this one.
Oh, is it 38 maybe?
No, they're all 37.
Wait, I thought they were all 36.
No. As I inspect the rabbit, I realize that I don't have a rabbit like this at all. I think this is a new rabbit.
An invasive rabbit.
I think it might be, yes.
The
it might-
plot thickens.
It seems my magic is beyond even my own, believe safe. No matter. We'll get to the bottom of this. Obviously, we are here to figure out why the rabbit is in the cage, and also directions and stuff.
Yes, that's why we're here. Yes. Yes.
You put the rabbit in the cage.
Yes, I did, but this is not my rabbit. Someone's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. A magic rival, perhaps.
Morgan, why are we with this guy?
You pulled me in here.
That is
You
true.
pulled us in here.
No, it's the other way around.
I don't remember that.
He's funny.
Is he, though?
Funny enough.
I honk
He'll do.
I honk the clown nose in the background while you guys have this
You
conversation.
see, he's just a
On
cute little
repeat.
guy. I'm just gonna like walk over and like pat him on the head.
I didn't even know this did this.
Do you think if I lined the shot up perfectly, I could shoot that clown nose off?
I think that's part of his body.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
So with Sir Talabar finally out, he's gonna try to be ungrappled by G at the current moment, unless G you just let go of him.
What are you doing? Do we
Smoke
need-
bomb.
Ow!
G gets
we're supposed to be
burns.
Do you want out or something? That hurt my eyes.
If you could please let me go, that would be great.
Yeah, all right. And I just let him go instantly.
And he starts booking it away.
I would like to grab him.
Okay, make a grappling check for me, please.
Oh gosh. Oh god. I don't do this normally. What is this?
I think it's athletics, if I recall correctly.
That's an 18.
18? Yeah, you're able to grab him mid-flight.
Can I hold him by like his wings? Like not by the wings, but like by the base of the
Oh
wings.
my gosh, you can't just
Oh.
hold a fairy by the wings.
I mean, sure.
I don't know. I recall someone doing that during Tom's campaign.
So you hold him by the base of his
okay.
wings.
I didn't do that.
That's true, Sarah.
Well, it was everyone but me.
So you hold him by the base of his wings, and he just sort of looks up at you, and is like, "Oh no, please, please, if you could please let go, please. That really hurts. Ow,
Why were you
owie."
trying to run?
I mean, would you not run if 5 menacingly large strangers start throwing you around in a cage, dunking on you?
Well, you weren't giving us answers about the coven. Now were you?
I mean, I tried telling you about how I'm trying to essentially get rid of the coven.
Besides, you asked us to get you out, and we got you out. Now you owe us the information.
Well, what would you like to know? Very pretty seasonal siblings? Question mark.
No, only 2 of us are related.
Yeah, no relation.
No relation.
Are we sure about that?
Very.
Very sure.
All of you had the same idea of knocking on the door.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
We don't control that.
Okay,
We're just very polite.
Yeah.
all right. So, like I said, what would you like to know?
Who even is this coven?
So, the coven consists of 3 people, 3 very, very, what's the best word to describe it? Very controlling witches, I guess. And
Magic. I knew it. That's why the rabbit was in the cage. Witches did this.
so, yeah, there's 3 witches. They're sort of really scary. They have a tendency to sort of, I don't know, control things that aren't theirs. Like right now, we're in a Blightstraw's territory, which, by the way, this is called the Hither. That's where you currently are, and Blightstraw has a tendency to sort of take away people's ability to be creative in any form of the sense. Along with any sort of ability to keep secrets. She's sort of a real menace, you know? But like I said, there's 3 of them. They sort of took over Prismeer a long, long time ago, and ever since, it's just been a mess to live here. None of us are happy here. It used to be a great place. A really, really great place. There's also some rules of conduct that you should know and follow, because if you don't, bad things will happen. So some of the rules, there's the rule of hospitality. When someone enters your home, you're supposed to be like a great host, essentially. I'm saying essentially.
Well, you weren't a great host when Dacia stuck her head in your cage.
But
Yeah, you started screaming.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like being a good host to me.
but that's not my home.
It was while you were in it.
So, I mean, not really. But yeah, you have to be very hospitable. There's also the rule of ownership. You should not steal from anyone at all. Because if you take something that isn't yours, it will have effects, like side effects. And then there's a rule of reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
Yes. So with that, sort of if someone, offers you a gift, you're supposed to give something back of equal value. Because if you don't, once again, there's some pretty bad repercussions. I'm starting to lose my ability to say words. Oh no. But yeah. Those are the 3 rules. Remember them and sort of follow them. And that's the most I really know. Once again, I told you I can navigate the area if you want.
You said you were gonna take down the coven and restore Prismeer. Do you have a plan, or is that just like wishful thinking?
I would like to think that I'm actually doing it, and it's not wishful thinking because, like I said, it's been terrible to live here ever since. But also, don't really say that to anyone else, because let's just say people will follow the coven no matter what.
But then why don't you?
I just wanted to go back to how things were, because this area used to be so much prettier. There was, in the spring, it would bloom very bright, vibrant flowers on the trees. Animals would come out and play. The fairies actually had somewhere to go to, which is another reason why I'm sort of doing it. The fairies are mostly just used for other things. And he sort of just looks off, sort of disheartened almost. But anyhow, there's a lot to understand and sort of take in, but I would really appreciate if someone could give us a helping hand, because, like I said, not too many people will just turn their backs on the coven.
Well, why not? They sound bad enough.
It's mostly fear. People are too scared to tell them that what they're doing is wrong.
Well,
That seems reasonable. They seem like the type who would have eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, they do. Hence why I'm really terrified, sort of outwardly saying that I'm against them.
Did they put you in the cage?
They didn't directly put me in the cage, but they had one of their handlers put me in the cage.
I see. Are they nearby?
It's sort of weird. The area shifts, almost like a clock. And, right now we're not really by any of them. So if y'all would like to look at the map that I have, posted in our visual aid section of, our server, you all are by the slanting tower, so like right next to the bridge, and hither.
Okay.
Oh, where that little hot air balloon is.
Yeah, and
Nick just showed me a picture of the map from Dora with the caption, "Are you lost, baby girl?"
it's so stupid. Sorry.
I felt the need
you're all
to
good.
tell everybody. Everybody deserved to know what he just did.
It was funny.
And he starts describing Palace of Heart's Desire, and he sort of is like, if you really want to see Blightstraw, I would suggest going there, and at least if you want to help me out with my cause and sort of dismantling the coven.
Ah, yes. My favorite tactic. Simply marching right up to them and then blasting them.
We don't have to do it that way, but it's definitely something. So,
Well, any objections? All right, we blast away.
oh, okay. I mean, which way would y'all like to go? And I'll say for relevance, he sort of holds out a map. Granted, it's tiny because he's a fairy, but he holds out the map, and it's the same one that you see in the visual aids channel.
Anyone have a preference?
I would like to go to... Ooh, I want to go to that mountain with the keyhole on top of it.
Oh, with the keyhole?
Interesting.
And the feet.
Okay. So yeah, we can do that. And you all start making your way over there. And as I'm pulling up the information for that section of the map, if y'all want to just do some RP while you're walking.
So,
So, come here often?
Oh, wait, which one of us is holding Morgan's hand?
I'm holding on to the guy.
Okay.
Oh, you're holding
me.
on to the other wing.
Yeah.
I can hold on to his hand.
Just each of us is holding a different part. Just like, it's just a team effort holding him up. And just being like, all right, which way?
Where are we going?
Which way?
Morgan has no sense of direction. We need guidance.
Guidance?
Do you have guidance?
No.
Oh.
I don't cast spells. Yeah, I don't eat food.
I do have guidance, actually, as a cantrip.
That's really funny.
I don't cast spells. I'm not the magic.
It's really funny.
I'm
that
not
you
a
have-
cheater like some people.
It's really funny that you have guidance,
Meh.
but you have no sense of direction.
Well, yeah, because I'm relying on Corellin. Hashtag Corellin take the wheel.
Does your god not get tired of you constantly asking for help?
I know I would.
I don't know. I feel like a divine being has got to have infinite patience, you know?
Do you say thank you to Carlin?
Oh, yes, often.
Okay.
Well, at least
All the
you
time.
Say thank you.
A divine being may have infinite patience, but it seems like you're using up most of it.
Well, yeah. Corellin is a cool, chill dude.
Dylan, have you ever heard of Corellin before?
No, not
Has
to my...
anyone here heard
No.
of Corellin?
Nope, not.
Corellin, Lorathian, god of elves.
I
Which
haven't
is
heard of it.
Funny.
Yeah, no, we have not heard of Corellin.
You're a Ladrin and you haven't heard of Corellin. We were We're literally from the plane where he lives.
Oh, are we?
Ah.
Are we in Corellin's
the-
home?
the-
Shall we say hello?
The twins both shrug in unison.
So,
Weird.
if y'all want to make perception checks, that would be
We-
great.
That's like
My
being in
si-
Utah and not having heard of Mormons.
My sister and I were both raised agnostic.
Gonna
What are we
pretend
rolling?
that's a 14.
Perception?
Yes.
All right. That's a 25.
Okay, 25.
That's a dirty 27.
Okay,
17.
17.
I need to look at the perception.
And that's a
real quick.
10.
10. Okay, so
That is a 16.
16. Okay, so yeah, all of you are essentially able to hear sort of gushing water as you start walking deeper into hither. Do any of you want to investigate the sound of gushing water?
Yeah, you know what? I'm thirsty. It's been a
Yeah,
long
sure,
walk.
why not?
All right. So, you sort of make your way to the sound. You find an well, and it's sort of 10 feet tall and 5 feet in diameter.
Oh
And
my gosh, is the well single?
6 foot.
Doesn't even need heels.
it's essentially a geyser. It is just pouring out water. You
I'm gonna-
also
I'm gonna
see.
push G into it.
Oh,
I'm gonna look at the fair and be like,
Dazzy has a bully for like no reason.
I
Least
know.
favorite character.
It's
She-
funny.
She's just like we've heard
professional
from
hater.
True.
I'm not actually gonna push him in. That would be me if Nick were here.
True.
All
Again, Jazz is a real bully.
I am. I hate Nick.
Fairy, sir, is this water cursed?
no.
Insight check.
Okay.
Insight check.
All right.
I will not.
Insight.
I will not.
I'm not.
Dirty 20.
15.
All right.
That was a 10.
So, yeah, he honestly isn't lying at this point. He is too terrified to deceive anymore.
I'd like to pull out a canteen and I'd like to bottle some of this water.
Okay, I will say before anything else sort of happens, those of you who have a passive perception of 13 or higher, you do notice a couple of trinkets at the top of the geyser sort of just bobbing up and down. And you also see some will-o-wisps sort of just floating at the top, also sort of almost hovering around the items.
Morgan,
How high up are the items?
It's 10 feet up.
Morgan, would you mind going in there and getting that stuff?
Go. Sure, I jump into the geyser.
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
That's that's a 5.
I love Morgan.
So Morgan, you jump in and you start sort of spiraling to the top, and you sort of get to the top, but you come out legs first, and you sort of just stand there. Well, not stand there, but sort of float there, not really being able to move yourself around. So, but you hear muffled sort of whispers, and it sounds like it's coming from the will-o-wisp, where it's just like, who is she? What does she think she's doing? How dare she sort of just come up here and disturb our items? Like, who does she think she is, you know?
I don't need any of your sass.
She doesn't even go here.
Just bubbles float to the top of the geyser. And the rest of you see Morgan sort of just float in there, legs up in the air, sort of just stuck.
Dylan's gonna yell up there. You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm gonna stick a hand out of the geyser with a thumbs up.
Oh, glad we have the fanship early on.
Does anyone else want to do something?
I would like to catch some of the water in my canteen.
All right.
I say canteen, it's just a flask.
All right. So you sort of.
Oh, I have to empty the flask out first, of course.
All right. So you empty out, and you sort of put it up to the geyser, and you are able to catch some of the water. And the will-o-wisp sort of just look at you distastefully, being like, "Who does he think he is? Like, that's our water. Who just comes up to a random geyser and takes our water?"
Oh,
Did
um,
you
People these
steal
days.
their water?
Sorry, law of equivalent exchange. I am going to throw... I'm going to throw 1 gold piece into the geyser.
All right. You throw 1 gold piece, and they're like, their mood instantly shifts, and they're just like, that's pretty nice. More than we got last time. This is great. Take some more. And they sort of like just scream over.
I'm gonna try and fish in my bag and pull out a gold piece and try to drop it into the geyser.
Okay, so you sort of drop it in there, and they're just like, oh, that's pretty nice. And they start going around your legs, and they sort of pull up on you, and now you're sort of just sitting on top of the geyser instead of just sort of floating there uncomfortably.
Well, that's progress. What sort of items seem to be around me?
That's a great question. You pull something up. The website is taking forever.
Oh my god, it's just like that one half of the room in the Williams Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally.
That's why I don't have my quest over in that half of the room anymore.
Wait, is it where I normally sit, or?
It's like the right-hand half. If you're looking
So
at it in the
Emma's
hallway.
usual spot.
Yeah.
Emma, it's always your spot.
I know. I'm sorry. This is why I should not have a Chromebook.
That too.
Yeah, they're a little not great. As a person using a Chromebook currently.
Yeah.
But I will say I have like a 12-hour battery life.
All right.
I need to get my battery life looked at on my laptop. It is not working anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no. So the items you see at top are a cookie cutter shaped like a unicorn, a wooden jigsaw puzzle piece as big as a saucer with a painted image of a jug on it, sheet of music that goblins find upsetting when they hear it played or sung.
What?
You have to get that one.
Start singing opera.
There is also there is a nunchuck sized for a pixie or sprite.
Huh. I'm going to point to the sheet music and sort of look at the wisps and be like, how much is this worth to you guys?
Let's see. They sort of start talking amongst themselves. 1 gold piece and a high five?
Okay. I'll drop another gold piece in and I'll like reach out my hand for a high five.
All right. So, Morgan, you get the sheet of music that goblins find upsetting when they hear it played or sung. And I will.
Awesome.
It doesn't have a stat block. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Funny flavored piece of paper.
Exactly. So yeah. But now you are met with the problem of how do I get down, sort of thing, because the geyser does have a lot of force. Oh no, G is raising his hand right now and pointing up at the sky.
No.
What if I get down with illusions?
Actually, wait. I have, before I get down, I'm going to point to the, what was it, the puzzle piece?
Yeah.
The jug on it and be like, what is this?
Oh, what's this? Larry, this was yours, right? Yeah. Where did you get this again? I think I got it. I don't know. Maybe 5-10 years ago. I don't know. We're all sort of gone. Don't have the best memory. And sorry, pulling it back up again. What was it again? Jigsaw piece with what painted onto it?
Then you said a jug.
Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, it's right here. Jigsaw piece. Just down here somewhere. I think. No, it was up more. Sorry, trying to find it because it's a whole table of items.
Emma, have you tried Control F?
Control F? Why?
And then type
No,
in
not
what
Control
it is.
Y, Control F.
And then type in what the item is.
No. Where? Oh, found it. Okay. Wooden jigsaw puzzle piece as big as a saucer with a painted image of a jug on it. They sort of look amongst each other and they're like, I think we just got it for like a gag gift. I don't know. But then we never went to the birthday party because we got stuck in the geyser and sort of ended up here.
Uh-huh. And wasn't there
they got
one other
stuck.
thing?
There was two other things.
Two other things.
There was the nunchuck, perfectly sized for like a pixie or something. And then there was also, what was it? Oh, a cookie cutter shaped like a unicorn.
Well, nope. I think
If you
I
get me
got
the
what
cookie cutter, I'll pay you back.
Well, how much is the cookie cutter worth to you guys?
Oh, that's like 100 gold.
Oh, never mind. I don't have that much money.
What if we just...
We really like our cookies.
Fair enough. I'll leave you with the cookies. And the cutters thereof. How do I get down from here?
Honestly, we don't know. We never figured it out ourselves. But if you want to roll investigation to try and figure it out on your own.
All right. Investigation.
Is anyone wanting to help or aid?
I'll give the help
I
action.
was going to
Alright.
say I will help, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
Your help did nothing.
can help.
That is a 12.
Okay, with a 12, the most you understand is that the well needs to be plugged up, and it essentially it needs to be something that's like heavy and able to stop the force or like pressure of the geyser.
Like an unbreakable cage.
I would say the cage is a little too small to fit into it.
Darn.
Plus, think of 37 that's currently stuck in the cage.
I thought it was 37.
What about 37?
No, nothing, Gilderoy. Don't worry about it.
Who's Gilderoy?
Yeah,
It's
G.
G.
Gilderoy is
Mr.
silent.
Willikers.
That is my last name. But it's okay. You can call me G. It's all right.
Regardless,
Whatever your name is.
my name's Dylan.
Okay, nice to meet you, Dylan.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Episode 2, we're
G.
finally introducing ourselves.
Finally.
Well, what if we just started throwing stuff to plug this up?
Or...
No, not the illusions.
Not
Ah.
illusions.
Yeah, sure. We could throw things.
I have to see what I have.
What can be thrown into the guy?
Is there like a lot of like?
Can we put G
Let's
on the
get
guy?
a giant rock or something.
I would say that there's some like fallen down tree trunks, some rocks. Not too many items, honestly.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, guys, hear me out. I don't know how this would work, but I could use my arcane shot. And I could use banishing arrow. And I could aim for the geyser.
What would that do? Would it banish the geyser?
Wait, nope. It banishes them to the Feywild.
Oh.
So,
Whoopsies.
so
wouldn't
even
help
if it
much.
worked, we're just kind of here. Although it may send them to another location in the Feywild.
Just get a rock, you hear Morgan.
Oh. Does anyone have any nice rocks on them? Can I make a...
Let me see. Pulls off the top hat. and
Not
I'm gonna
that many
start
big
wriggling
ones.
Emma, do I have a rock in my top hat?
Huh, roll persuasion for the DM.
Hey, Emma.
Hmm.
Because, like, you think I'm so awesome and so cool and so pretty.
Emma, it would be so awesome.
You should let me roll again.
Okay.
I win. Emma.
Oh,
Because you think I am so amazing
Nick,
and
what was the
cool
number?
and everyone's favorite character.
Emma, can I passively look for a rock big enough to fill this hole?
15.
Yes. Roll investigation. A 15?
No. I'm passively trying to perceive if there's a rock big
Oh.
enough to fill this hole.
Unfortunately, I will say no.
All right, fine. I'll investigate.
With the 15, because I want to do a funny, you pull out Chris Redfield's boulder before the punch.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. And I'm going to place it at the ledge because this is necessary. All right, who's the strongest? Who wants to punch a rock over and
Dodgy, you
over
wanna do
again?
it?
I
All right, here
do.
it is.
Very much so.
The letters X are appearing right next to the rock.
I've
Yes.
got this,
Hovering
you guys.
there.
For my investigation
I'm
check,
going to punch.
I
the-
got a 19.
19, yeah, you're able to find a boulder, too.
Can I move it, or do I need help?
It's not a boulder.
It's
It's
a
a
rock.
rock. I'm
So
going to punch this rock so hard.
I would say with a athletics check, along with someone else, either
I
doing
will help.
yeah. If you want to do the help action, then yeah.
All right, yeah, Colossi twins. That's a nat 1.
Oh, you get advantage.
Wait, yes, I need help.
Is it another not one?
No.
It's a 2.
Oh.
But because for the bit, I'm just gonna take the nat 1.
Okay.
We just shoulder check it.
Yeah. The two of
I
us,
dropped my phone, sorry.
the Dylan, they both walk up to this rock and they're like, all right, let's move this thing. And they both like start pushing it and shoving it very cartoon comically style, and it goes nowhere.
All right. Yeah, it doesn't move. Sorry, I dazed out for a second. G, what were you doing with your boulder?
I place it at the ledge and I'm letting Dazia punch it.
Okay, you
I am
do that.
punching it so hard.
Did you roll attack against the boulder by chance or no?
I just did 17.
17? Okay, yeah. You're able to punch the boulder, and it gently cracks right down the middle before shattering into pieces.
Ta-da! Why did you want me to punch the rock?
Perhaps I didn't think this through.
Why did you want me to punch the rock?
I wanted you to punch it down to that geyser.
Oh,
It's okay, we can kick all the rubble down.
okay.
Start kicking the
Start
rubble
kicking it.
down.
Morgan's just getting pelted with rubble now.
So yeah, ooh, how do I want to do this? So Morgan, you definitely feel, the rocks. Let me see something real quick. Why am I over here? You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow, 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 ow.
What was that? Geysers don't make that sound.
But yeah, eventually Sir Tavalar is just sort of like, you could just, I don't know, move the lid altogether on top of the well. The lid is right next to the tree over there, it seems.
You guys should try that.
Yes, I know. We're trying to move the boulder.
No, the lid.
What lid?
The lid over there.
Over where?
By the tree.
I'm gonna point to the boulder that you guys are at. Tazia, look, another boulder.
Do you want me to punch that one too?
Yeah, but we should punch it into the geyser.
Okay, I will try to punch it into the guy.
All right. Can I look for this alleged
A
Lid.
lid?
Alleged.
I would say as soon as Morgan points in the wrong direction and you turn your head in the other way, you see the lid.
Oh, well, that's fascinating. I don't know how we didn't notice that before. I'd like to go put the lid on top of the geyser.
Okay. It is a heavy lid, so
Yeah, I know. Just normal strength save.
athletics.
Athletics, fascinating. 14.
14. I would say you're definitely moving at an extremely slow pace. It's going to take a little bit to get to the well.
You could get more people.
Does anyone help?
I'll
Dylan
help.
helps. Dylan helps.
Oh, Dylan helps.
All right. Dylan, can you also roll athletics for me?
I gotta put my sheet again.
Love you, Emma.
Love y'all too.
That's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah. As soon as Dylan starts helping, it moves so much faster. And you're able to get on top of the well. And I'm gonna roll something real quick. So Morgan, you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage again as you fall from the geyser.
Ow.
Wait, can I catch Morgan?
If you want to, sure.
I would like to, yes.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
You got it. 10.
10. I would say you're able to catch Morgan for a brief second, but then promptly drop Morgan again.
That
And
was so romantic.
Morgan, you
Yes.
you do not take any of the bludgeoning damage I just said.
Nice.
You two should guess.
On the mouth.
No. Let them ease into it. Kiss on the hand.
On the
first.
nose.
On the hand.
I'll do it.
I'm like
I
upside
kiss-
down on the ground, having been dropped.
Well, that means I also fell down.
Well, not necessarily. I could have just slipped.
No, I think it's funnier if I tripped and that's how you fell.
fell.
Oh, I caught you, and nothing went wrong.
That's fair.
I'll just be like, you know what? You did your best.
I tried. That's what matters.
Oh my god, this is so romantic.
So with that, the Whisperer like, oh, we're finally down. You don't know how long we've been here.
How long have you been here?
Great question. We don't know. But oh my, we're finally free, and they sort of just depart in different areas, like going in all different directions. And they sort of take the remaining items with them.
Well, I don't think we got paid back, did we?
Well, it was their items to begin with.
Yeah, but we gave them a gift, freeing them.
Oh,
That will come back to haunt them later on.
exactly. So, yeah. Y'all start making your way downtown.
Who was it? The
Be
one of the
is
sheet
fast.
music?
Huh?
Who was it? The one of the sheet music?
I wanted the cookie cutter.
Well, that was too expensive, I'm afraid.
I just said you should get it. I
Okay.
didn't necessarily.
Does
say
anyone
I
here
wanted
have
it.
proficiency with any kind of musical instrument?
I do.
I do.
Who wants the sheet music? Who wants to offend goblins?
I do. Give it to me.
I will hand it over to Dajia.
Hooray! Huzzah!
You have some music that is offensive to goblins.
Wonderful.
All right. And while all of you are doing that, Sir Talvar sort of goes up to G and it's just like, hey, this is for freeing me earlier.
Huh?
And he gives
Is he gonna give me a kiss on the cheek? Oh.
No.
Oh.
He sort of gives you a small little dagger, or like a small little knife or a sword. Yeah, it's a sword, but like to you, it's a dagger.
This is worthless.
And
Well, it's
yeah,
a letter opener. How novel.
so yeah.
Thank you, small man.
And just so you know, it's a +1 dagger. And for those who don't know what a +1 dagger is, it's essentially just you add a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with what is technically a magic weapon.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Thank you, small man.
you're welcome.
I will cherish it somewhere in this hat. And I put it in my hat.
Oh no, not the hat.
And I put it back on my head.
He sort of just looks up at you, mortified, and floats back over to Dylan, who was the most menacing to him,
Yeah.
and sort of just sits on her shoulder and is just like, I've had a long day. But yeah, y'all continue to make your way. Once again, if y'all could.
We're moving right
RP.
along. Footloose
Moving
and
right along.
fancy free. You know what? Dill
gorgeous.
actually starts singing that, but there's no emotion on his face.
That's
Moving
Even
right
better.
along.
Moving right along, in search of good times and good news. Good friends you can't lose.
It's going to become a habit.
I'm so confused.
I will
You don't know
say.
the song?
You should
No.
watch the Muppet movie.
Watch the Muppet movie.
Free, what are you doing tonight?
Homework.
Well,
no, you're watching the Muppets
it sounds
movie.
like now you're watching the Muppet
Oh
movie.
no, Emma, I think we're watching Muppet movie tonight.
Oh no.
What do we don't know? The movie's fantastic.
It's a classic.
But Sir Talavar sort of looks to the rest of you and is like, so you know how I was locked in that cage? Well, actually the place we're going to, Telemy Hill, it actually has a little goblin there that has the key for said cage.
Well, why would we need
You
that?
could get 37 back. And you could play your song. That offends goblins.
That is so true.
Preferably after he helps us.
But
or
also,
if he decides not to help us.
Ah, yes.
That is also true.
but also, it could be a good tool in storing stuff.
Yeah,
Or,
like 37s.
Perhaps if
Like more 37s. That's a great idea.
but yeah. As you sort of get closer, you are greeted by the scent of sweet-smelling fruit. Damp, downy, silvery green moss blankets a
Oh, no.
gentle upward slope before giving way to a craggy ridge that makes the top of the hill.
Do you mean craggy?
Shout out,
Yes.
shout out to Dr. Kaplan. Have any of you read Goblin Market?
no, I
Don't eat the fruit. Man, English majors are gonna go wild for that reference.
But yeah, a ridge that marks the top of the hill. Dozens of enormous willow trees dot the hillside, swaying as though a breeze deep in a breeze despite the absence of one.
Huh. Those trees look a little bit, I don't know, alive.
Well, trees are alive.
Yes, everything's technically alive.
Oh, that's true. I think I meant more like,
Sentient?
yeah, sentient, malicious,
No.
animate, after us.
I'm gonna go kick one.
Oh.
That seems like a bad idea, but okay, I'm not going to stop you. I'm just going to be like 60 feet over here.
So, as you all approach it, the trees start also approaching you. And they're just like, oh, welcome, welcome. And
See, I told you.
Okay, maybe I won't go kick one.
they're just like, is this your first time to Telemy Hill?
Yeah, huh?
I don't have any nitrogen, in case you were wondering.
I don't remember being here. So yes.
I have no electrolytes. I know it's what plants crave.
All right. Wow. That's really cool.
I thought they craved carbon monoxide. Dioxide. Carbon dioxide.
Carbon monoxide.
Oh, don't you know? And
poison them.
electrolytes. It's what plants crave.
They crave that mineral.
All right. So that's great. So what brings you here by chance?
To be honest with you, we were sucked into a portal.
Oh. I guess there's a first time for everyone. Well, welcome to Prismeer. Sorry about our current untidiness, as they sort of gestured to like the rest of the hill that almost seems as though like it hasn't been mowed in a couple of days. It's like the one area in the whole section of Hither that seems lively with lush plants. And so, yeah, they sort of just gestured to the grass, how it's sort of been outgrown. Couple of trees knocked down, and they're just like, you see, the person who usually takes care of us isn't here at the moment. They sort of left 3 days ago. They were sort of going through the swamp for truffles, and we haven't heard back from her since.
That hardly seems like a truffling situation. Sounds like she might be in deep truffle.
Morgan, that's extremely insensitive of you.
But very funny.
I approve.
I would laugh if I could, but
I mean, you can laugh.
not in
you just can't
front of the
smile.
trees. No, I
don't
changed the
get it.
curse. Emma agreed to it. I changed
Oh,
the
okay.
curse.
I'll
I can't
understand when
laugh
you're
as
older.
well.
Oh. How old am I?
How old are you?
How old is thou?
I mean, we could,
Never ask me that.
How soon is now?
I'm gonna ask the trees. Be like, how is it that that your hill here is so much more lively than the rest of Hither?
oh, that's a great question. I think it's just because we're super lively, super happy, despite, everything.
Despite it all.
Despite it all.
But yeah, and that's when Sir Talavar chimes in and is like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that the area sort of changes based off mood. So if you're having a bad day, it's gonna look really ugly outside. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're like these guys here, it's gonna look pretty nice. So
you mentioned some stuff had been knocked over. Does it look like there's been like some sort of chaos or tussle or disturbance here?
roll insight.
Insight. What is that? That is a 17 for insight.
With a 17, you understand that there really hasn't been any sort of tussle. It just seems like that they haven't been taken care of, and that the elements are finally starting to affect them due to the neglect.
Huh. So you said your caretaker went off to find truffles?
Yeah. She was getting pretty hungry. She hadn't left the hill for a couple of weeks, and she was becoming low on food.
What is your caretaker's name? What do they look like?
Oh, our caretaker is Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle. What do they look like?
So they're a little goblin. Let me actually pull up a image of Jingle Jangle if I can, so I can know how to describe it, because I don't know what Jingle Jangle looks like, if I'm being honest.
All I can think of is Jingle and Jangle from the second act of Black Friday.
Some of us haven't finished Black Friday.
Yeah, so
Some of us have gotten 6 minutes into it and thought it was really boring.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's boring.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Tom's gonna make me watch it.
Who cares?
You're gonna have to
No
watch
one
it,
cares about
especially
Black
since
Friday.
since the new one just came
Don't
out
let Tom
yesterday.
use
or
It
it.
just
2
came
days
out.
ago.
I thought it wasn't fully funded yet.
I mean, it came out 2 days ago. It's
Am I-
out on YouTube.
Emma, I have a question. Am I? Well, I guess it's an Elena question too. Am I allowed to plug my charger into this outlet behind me?
Yes, you may.
Okay, cool.
No, Nick, you have to let your computer die.
It already has been.
all right. So I found a picture of Jingle Jangle. I sent it in the visual aids section, and
That's a lot of keys.
it is a lot of keys. She likes keys.
You know,
Keys are
She's real for
is
that.
she perhaps responsible for this here cage? As I point to the cage containing 37.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she made one of those.
The different musical came out yesterday. What came out 9 days ago was the announcement of the third one.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Workin' Boys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But Nerdy Prudes Must Die came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she sort of went missing.
Uh-oh.
We really miss her. So if you could, I don't know, maybe find her. I don't know if she left something in her house that maybe explains why or whatnot. It's sort of at the top of the hill if you want to go check it out. I don't know.
All right, let's go rifling through a probably dead person's belongings.
Oh no.
Hooray!
So you sort of. Hold on a minute. If you want to RP real quick as I'm looking at stuff.
So Jingle Jangle, huh?
Don't even get me started. That name sounds like a professional clown. I'm gonna be honest.
It does, doesn't it?
Gilderoy, how would you know what a
Who?
professional?
Who's Gilderoy?
This house is a nightmare.
That's Gilderoy.
G. Willikers.
Oh yeah.
How would you even know what a professional clown is?
It's not like you are one.
I don't
I
know,
extend
G.
my- I
You
extend
look
my-
pretty mediocre to me.
What? What?
Oh no,
could you
you
say-
did not.
How could you say that to me?
Like that. You're mediocre.
Why are you hurting my feelings like this? What did I do? You're making me cry.
Hey,
we
Dylan.
cry.
Hey, Dylan. What? Listen.
What do you want?
We all know that. We're not supposed to tell him that.
But it's very apparent.
But his feelings get hurt very easily.
Ilderoy, are your feelings hurt?
Who? My feelings are hurt. I don't know about Ilderoy, wherever he is.
My new favorite
I'm-
gag is calling G. Willikers anything but G. Willikers.
Anything.
Well, G.
Gillikers.
Willikers, I guess I am sorry for hurting your feelings then.
It's okay. I forgive you for being such a forgetful person.
Alrighty, so y'all make it to the house. Worn steps lead down into what feels like a cellar. It's chilly in here, and you detect a subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls. Hundreds of other keys lie strewn across the dirt floor. As you take in the scene, you hear the sound of keys jingling as a goblin emerges from the dimness. She wears a coat lined with metal keys and carries a flail that has padlocks for heads. She manages a faint smile and says, how might Jingle Jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives today?
What? Didn't you
Keys, please.
go get some? Weren't you missing?
I don't recall being missing.
Well, the trees said you went to get truffles and that you hadn't come back.
That's peculiar. Because I've never left. Insight?
Insight. That is a 25 on insight.
Yeah, something seems off about her at the moment.
Is something off with her or something off with the trees?
Something off with her, definitely. She is acting a little bit strange.
Detect magic.
Okay. It's. Hold on a moment.
So this,
Can you read what detect magic does for our
Sure.
viewers?
for the duration, being 10 minutes, I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic this way, I can use my action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its school of magic, if any.
All right. So with that, the whole room lights up. It is bright. It is super bright. Everything from the keys to her is just lit up. Specifically with her, you're able to tell that the School of Magic is illusionary. And yeah. As for the keys and stuff, there's essentially every type of School of Magic you can think of.
Well, Jingle Jangle, it's nice to meet you. Can I shake your hand?
Sure.
I go to, like, shake her hand and see if I can, like, notice anything off about, like, inconsistent.
So you sort of shake her hand, and instead of it feeling, I don't know, like, sort of coarse or calloused from all the different lock and key making, it's sort of, it's sort of scaly.
Without letting go of her hand, in fact, like, gripping the hand really tightly, I'm going to be like, what have you done with Jingle Jangle?
What do you mean? I am Jingle Jangle.
I'm going to, like, pull them really close and, like, look into their face and be like, where is Jingle Jangle?
Man, he's really serious. She's really serious about Jingle Jangle.
You're really...
Morgan, is everything okay?
I don't know what this creature is, but it's using illusion magic to disguise itself as Jingle Jangle.
That sounds like an accusation.
Morgan, what evidence do you have?
I'm detecting illusion magic all over it, and this hand is not a goblin hand that I'm holding.
Are you sure it's not G?
Nah, I'm not holding hands with him currently. Wait a minute.
My other
If
hand.
I'm not holding hands with Jingle Jangle,
Jingle Jangle's still sitting on top of oh wait, not Jingle Jangle, sorry. I thought Jingle Jangle was Sir Talavar for a moment, so I was like, oh yeah, they're still sitting on top of Dylan's shoulder. What are you talking about? But yeah. Jingle Jangle sort of just looks at Morgan and it's like, if you're going to use force in my house, you should know there's some consequences to that.
I haven't used force yet. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not using force.
If y'all want to roll initiative, and for those of you who don't know, initiative is essentially a determining factor of of turn order when it comes to combat, because D&D be turn bat based.
Hey, Nick, can I borrow a
Turn
D20?
bat based? Excuse me.
Oh no. Yeah, don't you know it's turn bats? You know.
Turn bats. All right, well, write up that stat block and we could use it later. For turn bats.
I'd like to thank the DM for letting me have a funny little item called Weapon of Warning,
You're welcome.
because I get advantage on initiative.
I'd like to thank the DM for letting me take the observant feat twice to give me a 28 to passive wisdom.
I'd like to thank the DM for just being so cool.
Yeah.
I like to thank the DM for letting me pull the boulder out of my hat.
I'd like to thank the DM.
I take back my thanks.
I like to thank the players for so far incredible time.
I'd like to thank you, Barbie.
Thank you, Barbie.
Thank you, Barbie.
before we say the initiative order, can we have another ad break, Ethan?
Oh man, what am I putting out there?
You know the drill.
Okay. I am going to advertise Spider-Man 2 on the PS5.
Yes, do that.
Oh my gosh, I am excited to play, but I'm really here to advertise the one, the only D&D Club. 6 to 9 p.m., Williams Center. We have a good time. You can come
and Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
Both.
Yeah, that's like twice a
Thank
week.
you, Barbie. But yeah, you're right. That is like twice a week because it is twice a week.
First we have turnbats, and now we have twonce.
Once a week. Come show up, come play with the fellow cast. We'd love to have you there. And who knows?
Who knows what quirky
Who knows what
characters
will
that we're
happen.
playing that day.
Yeah, the players kind of act up at night. Shouldn't be anything
We
to
do
worry
tend
about.
to get a little quirky at night.
No,
Yeah.
guys,
Yeah.
please.
Perhaps a little rambunctious.
Wait,
Guys,
are we like
please.
the animatronics?
No.
We are. E-board is the animatronics.
Guys, we can't go.
Is that the
promoting
bite of
five-
87?
No, please.
Now then, I would
Wait,
also...
wait. Before a
Okay.
little bit to the end of the ad roll here. What level? 4.
What?
Inside
I'll
joke.
tell you when you're older.
I'm so confused right now.
Oh.
But yeah, so I'm gonna introduce a new segment for our viewers back home who listened last week, along with any cast members that want to get a point of inspiration.
Uh-oh.
It's a quote section, and you have to guess who said that
Oh
quote.
boy.
Oh gosh.
I did a game like this for our PowerPoint night.
And I won.
And the quote is, why he sorta,
I know who said that.
Was that Bree?
no.
Wasn't that Jazz?
No,
It was
Jazz.
me.
It was Jazz.
She's the only one who says
Yay!
that.
So Bree,
Inspiration.
let's go.
Wait,
I,
hang on.
I said it. Why can't I get it?
Wait, it's D4, right?
Uh,
At fourth level?
Inspiration
yeah, I think so.
You think I would know playing bards 90% of
Well,
the time?
is DM inspiration is not bardic
No.
inspiration.
No, two different things.
I don't know.
Inspiration just lets you get advantage on a roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yep. That's it.
I'm hoarding my inspiration. I'm not using it ever
Oh, of course.
until we get to the last boss.
All right, so let me get initiative order.
Wait, don't
started.
you have to clarify something, Emma?
What do I have to clarify?
I don't know. We're going into combat.
Okay, so combat works a little bit differently than just regular playing D&D because instead of anyone going at any certain time, there's initiative, and so there's an order in which people are able to do actions or take bonus actions. And each sort of round of combat lasts for about 6 seconds. So it's essentially really fast-paced. Everything's happening at the same time, even though players are moving sort of one at a time. So yeah, that's how combat works for all of you at home that might be slightly confused. And with that, I'm gonna start off with Bree's initiative.
That's a 17.
A 17. All right. Next up, Ethan.
Oh, I'm rolling high numbers today, boys. You'll never guess what I got, DM.
What?
I got a 6.
6. Okay. Next up, Robert.
I got an 11.
11. Okay. Next up, Nick.
I got a 10.
Okay. And then lastly, Jazz.
14.
Okay.
At least 2 of us made it into the teens with initiative.
Okay. Just organizing this real quick. So how it's gonna go is Dylan will go first, then Jingle Jangle. Well, not Jingle Jangle.
Maybe Jingle Jangle.
Maybe.
Allegedly.
Quite possibly.
Then there's Dajia. After that would be Morgan. Then G. And then lastly, Dill. So, what would Dylan like to do on her turn order?
I'm looking at my spells. Give me one moment.
Alrighty.
Oh gosh, I'm opening the wrong thing. I've never played with wizard spells, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
The wizard.
The wizard. You know, I kind of want to do frostbite.
You want to do
I
frostbite?
want to do frostbite. So, for the audience at home, you cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and it has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So, give me that con save.
I will give you that con save in a second. I just lost where I was at.
All right.
DM roller. Which, by the way, we do most things on Discord. And so we have a fun little bot called Avray who essentially rolls dice for us, even though I could just roll physical dice. There's really not a lot of room, so I just do it digitally instead. And with that, con save. Con save not so great. Con save definitely fails.
What was the number?
It was a 3.
Oh, yeah, that fails. Get ready to take cold damage.
Alrighty.
That was a 1.
A 1. Okay.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Good news is that was a cantrip,
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter.
Does it do anything else other than damage?
Disadvantage on next weapon attack.
Okay. Which it's gonna do.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
You're welcome, guys.
Spoilers, we're gonna get hit.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Allegedly.
So we're gonna. Who are we going to hit? I think we're gonna hit Dylan because Dylan attacked us. So
You know, that's fair.
it is.
That
really
is very much fair.
Can I just how cramped together are we in here?
Oh, the room is like a 20 by 20, so it's pretty tight.
Fireball.
Dylan, you want to describe your AC to everyone?
So I'm not exactly squishy, but I'm a little squishy. I got a 14 of AC.
Okay, and for everyone who's confused what AC is armor class, and it essentially determines how, like, the roll that a creature has to get in order to be able to attack said creature. And so, yeah, they, Jingle Jangle got 23, so that definitely beats out your armor class.
Womp womp. Wait, was that with disadvantage?
It does have the disadvantage from the frostbite.
I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. With disadvantage, yeah, it'd be a 14. It'd be one above.
No, I have a 14. So
Womp
it
womp.
still hits me.
By the way, did it have to move